Hi guys, I hope you're well. As you can see, I'm wearing so many Ralph Lauren items today, and I thought, why don't I tell you the story of Ralph Lauren today? Let's take a seat. On January 4, 2025, Ralph Lauren received the Medal of Freedom by President Biden, which is the highest level and the most prestigious medal. And he is the first designer ever to receive this kind of medal for his achievement and philanthropy. He's known to be one of the most important billionaires. He's known to have an incredible collection of rare cars. He is known to have the most beautiful houses all over the US. And he's known to have more of 400 shops worldwide. But how did it all start? Little Ralph was born in the late 30s in the Bronx in the US, and he was born Lifshitz. He actually changed his last name at the age of 16 years old with his brother. He went from Lifshitz to Lauren. Why Lauren? It's a reference to Lauren Bacall, and Lauren Bacall was an iconic actress, and she was the reflection of the everything successful, beautiful, and glamorous in the US. By the way, he grew up in the Bronx with Calvin Klein, and they were friends, and they supported each other throughout their careers. Ralph Lauren was a sales assistant at Brooks Brothers back then. He was 28 years old. He loved fashion. He was obsessed with fashion, and he was also obsessed with all the aesthetic of the wasps of America. And he convinced back then the manufacturer of Brooks Brothers to launch his own ties line and selling them himself from a door to another one. He went to Bloomingdale's. He wanted to be sold at Bloomingdale's. Bloomingdale's refused. And after 6 months of convincing Bloomingdale's accepted for the first time to sell his Ralph Lauren's own ties line. This was one of the first little goals he achieved. And why did he name his brand Polo? Because he also was obsessed, as I told you, with everything America's aesthetic. And he was obsessed with sport. So this is why he chose Polo. Right after this, his wife told him, why don't you design this for women as well? It's so well tailored. Your shirts are so well tailored. This is how, in the early 70s, he started to design the first women's shirt. He added the little polo emblem for the first time ever in anything he was designing on the cuffs of the sleeves of the women's shirt. This is how the world started to see and to know this little emblem that we all know. And immediately after he launched the women's shirt, he launched the first